good, YouTube? So I'm at my my final down here in Nevada, man. Waiting to get unloaded. Got a quick question for y'all, man, and it's for the guys. You know, whether you are familiar or you know, mechanically inclined, you've had this work done on your truck, whatever. So if you didn't catch my live, I had I was telling the guys that there's like a few times, like usually when I'm on like really bumpy roads, sometimes the malfunction indicator lamp will come on in my truck, but it typically goes right out. But one day, a little while back, it came on and I was able to catch it. So I was able to get to the shop, get him to read the code, and it came back that it was a knock sensor. Now the light isn't on currently, so I don't really know what that means. Like, does that mean that it's failing or what? Like, you know, because I personally, I've never seen where it'll come on and then go off and then come on and go. It's kind of got its own mind. Like, it'll come on and then go off for days, and then next time I'm in you know, pretty rough, on a rough road, it'll come back on. So I'm assuming, I don't know, maybe it's shorting out or what. I'm not 100% sure, but so I called my mechanic back home, and he said he can change it for $250 plus the price of the part, right? So what I want to know is, if you've ever had to replace a knock sensor on your truck, like, what did you pay for it? Or did you bring it to the dealership? Now, my truck is still under warranty. Not 100% sure if that's something that the warranty covers, but the way I'm looking at it is, I'm gonna have to bring my truck in the Freightliner. They'll probably have it for a week. So realistically, I'd rather just pay the $250 and the price of the part to get it fixed, versus bringing it to the dealership. And plus, with the light not being on right now, you know, they're, oh, well, you know, it's not reading any codes for it and what, you know, whatever. I don't really want to deal with that. So if you've ever had to replace a knock sensor on your truck, or you know somebody who's done it, comment down below about what they paid for it. So I'm trying to see where $250 stacks up in comparison to that. Is that paying too much, or is that well below what like a dealership would charge? I'm pretty sure it's well below what a dealership would charge. Because I mean, he told me between $200 and $250 to change it. But I'm just rounding it up to the $250, right? And just from what I'm told, them things can be kind of a hassle to get out of there. Sometimes you got to heat it up, you know, to get it to break loose. So yeah, if you know anything about that, comment down below. Let me know. And other than that, man, I'm gonna sit here, continue waiting to be unloaded. So if you're on the road, be safe. And if you're an owner operator, no cheap freight. Just say no to it. I'm out.